Hello and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Mark Hoffman and today I'm going to be taking you around our Challenger XLS, a brilliant condition car. Definitely stands out on the yard. We have had it on the point really to show it off because it is that good. Was traded in here on a new vehicle very recently and we have proudly offered it for sale. Going to start at the front now. With the Challenger, is based off the Triton, so get a lot of reliability and toughness there, but has changed the suspension slightly to make it ride a little bit better. And things like the headlights, you get a nice projector headlight on this car, making it a bit better at night time. Do have the genuine nudge bar fitted. Does have a small little dimple in the front of the nudge bar. On the nudge bar, we do have a GME aerial here as well. Coming around the front of the bonnet, you will notice really hard. I'm struggling to find even a stone chip or even a touch up on this vehicle. Presents in brilliant condition. I've got, oh, there's a little one. Cameraman found it. That'll be the only one on the whole bonnet, that little touch up there. Coming around to the front of the vehicle, we do have the headlight washers here. Very bright headlights, so we have the washers to keep them nice and clean, as well as the fog lights down the bottom. Coming around to the front guard of the vehicle, presents in brilliant condition, as well as the tyre, which we've got turned out a little bit. You'll see Bridgestone dual highway terrain tyre in really good tyre tread. I'm going to get my finger in there. You can't even touch the bottom of the groove, so almost new, on a factory alloy wheel that looks unmarked. Coming down the side of the vehicle with the Challenger XLS, you do get a little bit of life's luxuries just to let people know you got the good one. Chrome mirror scalps, big mirrors in this car, nice and easy to tow with. Chrome door handles. We do have a couple of fingernail marks just above the door handle, just in this area here, but nothing on the rest of the door. Do have side steps on this vehicle. Quite commonly, if this car's off-road, you will see damage on them. None of that here. This car looks like it's had a very easy life. Coming down the back door, no signs of damage there either. On the car, it does look like we have privacy glass at the back, and the windows at the front look mildly tinted, but I think if you spoke to Jesse, you could probably go a little darker there for those hot days. At the back of the car now, unmarked alloy wheel, yet again Bridgestone dual highway terrain, and looking almost brand new on the tyre there as well. A couple of very minor marks just here on this trim piece here. Coming around to the back of the vehicle, we've got a bit to talk about. Now we're standing a little bit back, we can actually see a few things. Up the top, we do have our Rhino Rack Tour Master. Little box up the top there is fitted with the roof rack rails there as well, so you can change it however you want. At the back of the car now, we'll notice we do have the high mount rear wiper, rear window, as I said, privacy glass, stop lights, Challenger badge, and the XLS badge over there just to let everyone know you're good. They've got the good one. In here, reversing camera up here, as well as reversing sensors and a 3-ton tow bar at the back. And if you look through there, I can see the fuzzy bits on that tyre. There is a brand new tyre underneath this vehicle as well, or unused anyway. Coming around the passenger side of the vehicle, this is commonly where you see damage if there was to be any, and none of that here. This car presents so good, it could fit in the showroom easily. Unmarked rear wheel, yet again brilliant condition dual tyre. One thing I always look on diesel cars is for spillage down here, none of that here, and the marks around there, none of that. Someone's actually been very careful with this vehicle. There isn't even signs of fingernail marks on this side of the car at all. This side is presenting brilliantly. Unmarked side step as well. Coming to the last of the wheels and tyres, you will notice this one is unmarked again, and a brilliant condition Bridgestone highway terrain tyre. So all the way around on this vehicle, apart from a minor fingernail mark near the driver's door and a small little dimple in the bonnet, a brilliant condition example of a Challenger. Around to the front of the Challenger now, and the story is just continuing to get better and better. I'm really struggling to see any evidence of off-road use at all. In the fender wells, underneath the wiring, at the back, everywhere on this car is just spotless. Actually, I would probably, if I showed you a photo of this engine bay, you would think it was a brand new vehicle. What you're looking at there is a 2.5 litres, 4-cylinder, direct inject common rail turbo diesel. What all those words mean is 131 kilowatts of power, 350 newton meters of torque, combined up to a 5-speed 4x4 automatic. You're going to get great highway mileage of an average of 9.8 litres to the 100. Out of a 70 litre tank, you're going to get in excess of 700 kilometres to a tank. And like magic, we're around to the back of the Challenger now. A simple matter of opening the tailgate. As I mentioned before, reversing camera up there, 3-ton tow rating back here, as well as reversing sensors. A massive boot in the back of the Challenger. You will see we do have the little netting here. Great if you buy a single jug of milk, you can tie it in under there so it doesn't roam around all over the place. Cargo tie downs everywhere. We do have a 12-volt socket here in the back, as well as the cargo blind, just to make sure prying eyes don't look at all of your many things. Hello, we're inside the Challenger now, and quite a nice place to be. The XLS really makes a nice place to be. These cars are designed to do big tours, and they do it very well. Inside the car, we'll start at the steering wheel here. We've got a nice leather wrap steering wheel, cruise control on our right side here, media controls on the left, Bluetooth phone and voice control just under the steering wheel here. Behind the steering wheel, we do have the flappy paddle gearbox in case it's really useful when you're towing. Actually, if you come up to a hill, you can hold, say, third gear just to power up the hill. Really useful there actually. Behind there, we've got our headlight controls, automatic if you want, or if it's getting raining, you can just put it on your own. Because of the HID headlights, really bright, you do have the headlight washers there to keep them squeaky and clean so you don't blind other drivers. Fog light control there as well. On the left side, hard to see from my view, but you do have automatic wipers here as well, so you can control how severe they are, but you set it and forget it. Someone washes their windscreen in front of you, your wipers will turn on automatically. A great feature to have. In the dashboard here, showing 30,278 kilometers this vehicle, 100 kilometers an hour, dead straight in the middle, nice and easy to drive. Does have our little four-wheel drive indicator there as well. We'll go down to the right hand side here. I'm going to turn this just so you can see it. We do have a little rear diff lock button here. Really useful if you're off-road. It locks the rear wheel, so if you pick up a wheel, it will not spin that wheel and you just power through things. Very useful. Use my one a lot actually. Down here, mirror controls as well as a mirror fold, so if you park in a car park, can fold them in. Big mirrors here. One thing to note while we're looking at the mirrors, in here we do have one of the many speakers, actually one of the tweeters, giving nice high range sound, but I am skipping ahead a little bit there. Down a little lower, we have the stability control off. Probably not going to use it most times, but if you're off-road, sometimes you do need a bit of wheel spin. On the door trim, we do have four-door power windows as well as a little button to lock it. We have wood grain and chrome as well. Black upper and a cream lower with leather on the lower part, making it a nice place to be. Straighten the steering wheel up, Mark, and we'll go this way. Coming across the vehicle, you will notice we do have Mitsubishi's multi-communication system, or MMCS. We have it, it's asking you to agree when you turn the car on. You will notice it is telling you where we are. It is our super secret location at 20-32 Kangan Drive. But you have map, navigation, of course. You also have your audio controls where you can listen to your radio as well. Coming down from there, we do have the air conditioning setup that just selects where you want it, how much fan you want, and how hot you want it. Probably don't quite want it 30 degrees right now. And just a reminder to say it does have the upgraded speakers in the vehicle as well. Coming down a little bit further, we'll go in here. We've got a little nook for all of your many things. Below that, we've got a 12-volt socket. Actually has a cigarette lighter, a little thing in there as well, actually, and a little button to turn the sensors off. Quite useful if you're towing your trailer and reversing. You don't really want the car to think you're crashing into it and beep at you all the time. On the left here, we do have the CB radio as well, so made by GME. So you can breaker 19 as you go down the road. And on the right hand side, the Prodigy electronic brake controller as well, so you're fully set up to tour. Coming from there, we do have wood grain surround everywhere, leather wrap shifter, unmarked down here as well. 4x4 system here, 2 high, 4 high locked center and 4 low locked center, so all of your modes. If you're really into the off-roading stuff, 4 low locked center and that rear diff lock, you'll go anywhere. Coming back further, no signs of even scratches here in the center console. Brilliant condition. Leather wrapped armrest. Lift that up, reveals another 12-volt socket and AV inputs as well. I'm going to get my camera in to zoom around the interior a little bit. You will notice we do have carpet floor mats throughout, and they look almost brand new. It's 30,000 kilometers, but the car is presenting as new inside. Really good condition, and I don't use those words lightly. Presents brilliantly. Front leather seats in brilliant condition. Rear leather seats look like they've barely ever been sat in. Roof lining presents as new as well. This car is just presenting brilliantly. Jumping into the service books now, if I can find them. It's a little bit of a tour in here. There's many books for this car apparently. Here we go, service and warranty. Might pop them there. Getting into the service books now, I have to flick back a few pages. You will see Berwick Mitsubishi. We sold the vehicle, we originally serviced the vehicle. Berwick Mitsubishi at 12,000. Berwick Mitsubishi at 16,000, Berwick Mitsubishi at 22,000. Are you seeing a pattern here? Berwick Mitsubishi at 27,000, and then Berwick Mitsubishi at 30,000 kilometers. So this car has been perfectly serviced by the one dealership its whole life. Thank you for watching that video walk around tour of our 2013 XLS Challenger. As you've seen, amazing condition outside, brilliant condition inside, full Berwick Mitsubishi service history as well. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to ask your salesperson about a 5-year extended mechanical protection plan this car does qualify for, which now includes 5 years of bonus roadside assist as well. Thank you for watching.